If I lost everything completely and wanted to start real estate investing all over again, start building that portfolio for fire, these are the steps that I will do in 2025. Step number one, the market is not that great. So what you have to do is to actually start taking the very active approach. It doesn't matter if you're being a service provider, wholesaling, flipping houses, like providing a product for other people. The goal here is very simple. You want to kind of get into the position where you can start making some active income, because guess what? You're in the survival mode. The investing stage is still too early for you. So what I will do is I will start networking with a bunch of other people and try to really understand their perspective, because these investors and landlords who already own rental properties, you're going to actually understand exactly what their challenges are. And once you understand their challenges, and all you have to do is to provide service to them, and this is how you can truly get paid while learning the entire industry. By the way, this principle applies to everybody else. You gotta learn how to save, you gotta learn how to actually generate a bit of income for yourself in order for you to be in the position where you can start investing your rental property. So number one, network, understand other people's perspective, and try to find out if there's anything you can provide. And number two is learn technology, AI, automation, software automations and all that stuff is really, really important for younger people to be able to bring different type of value to older people who are already in real estate game for a long period of time. If you have the marketing skill, if you know exactly how to convey certain message through social media, if you know how to actually push their personal branding a little bit more, if you know how to actually automate their rental portfolio using different type of AI stuff, right? This is exactly what these people need. If you think about all the landlords, all the investors, they're probably in their 40s, 50s, 60s. AI, software, and all that stuff is really foreign to them. So find out where your value, where your advantage is, and try to adapt into that to create the leverage and use that as a information arbitrage to exchange value. So number two is to look at exactly what other people are doing once you get into the conversation and see if there's any other things that you can provide to solve their specific operational pain point. And number three is when you started connecting with more and more investors, you started monetizing a little bit through some sort of service that you're providing. It doesn't matter if it's social media, AI stuff, maybe property, project management, and all that stuff. Anything that you can offer while you're making some money, this is the time where you're going to see that the trust is being built. So step number three is to find out the off-market deals that fit into all of these people, investors' criteria. Once you have that, now you can slowly pitch it to them and see if they either are willing to buy the contract off you. So basically you become the wholesaler, or you can try to raise a bit of capital from these investors, because guess what? At this point, trust is built, and a lot of older generation, they just want to see younger people put in the work and actually try to make something out of it. Chances are a few of them will give you a try, and this is how you can really get into that real estate investing game. Step number four is that you need to have a clear exit strategy. It's not just buy and hold any property works. It has to be a project where you can actually cash your investor out. And typically in this step is very simple. You still want to go into a more affordable market because the cash flow is a lot easier to actually produce. And from there, you're able to provide a monthly or quarterly dividend to your investors. And once you have that system set up, you just need to know exactly how long you want to run this project for. Most of the time, my recommendation is to go off-market deal. Really understand exactly how you can source the off-market deal through delinquent sellers, people who are facing a bit of financial situation. Find out those people's pain point, the time frame to sell, and this is where you can negotiate a pretty big spread. And from there, you do a bit of value add, you have the cash flow coming in here every single month. In the next 2 to 3 years, when the time is right, you create an even further spread. This is where you can cash out for yourself and your investor. And by the way, first time I did that using other people's capital back in 2016 to 2018, I made 80K just off one deal. And with that 80K, I rolled that into a 6plex, which later on allowed me to make additional 300K spread. And step number five is that once you really get good at 1, 2, 3 projects exact same time, this is where you want to get into a bit of a scaling phase. You can do more and more projects and building your service fee in every single one of them. You have the right deals in a specific market that you know exactly how to operate. You bring in more capital in here and you start building on the service fee for yourself, and that becomes an active income that will go right into this entire ecosystem. So building your business portfolio and the rental properties portfolio with other people's capital goes hand in hand. If you can crack the code of monetization before you get into the investing, this is actually the really safe way for you to start building the portfolio in today's market. And the last message I want to have for you is that real estate has created more than 90% of millionaires. And it doesn't matter what they do, they all end up allocating some of the funds into real estate. So if you find a way to get into real estate and find ways to stick for a long enough time, 90% of chance that you're going to become a millionaire in the next 5 to 10 years. So if you want to know exactly how we monetize, how we build that relationship, and how we started investing in a more affordable market, use the link below to join our free group session, and I'll see you on the next one.